G'day everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about the 5D Mark IV's slow motion capabilities, and in particular its high frame rate shooting mode, which is 120 frames per second. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about it. It's a downsampled 120 frames per second in 720p, so downsampled resolution. I had an amazing opportunity to shoot this really cool little project with it at Bosman Wines in South Africa, just outside of Cape Town, near a place called Hermanus, and it was an incredible little spot, and I reckon the footage has come up so nicely. So the reason I want to do it, it's going to be an upscaled export, so upscaled to 1920 by 1080p, which is what I'm shooting on now on the 5D Mark IV. The reason I wanted to do that is just to show you guys how well that footage holds up when it's upscaled to 1920 by 1080. A lot of people have said it's no use having it downsampled, but I used to shoot and started out my game on the 7D, and that had a slow motion 60p. That was a 720 by 1280 resolution, 1280 by 720, 720 by 1280. It was that resolution anyway, a downsampled resolution, and we used to upscale that to put it into projects, and it looked great. So yeah, it was a little softer around the edges, a little less punchy than what you can get out of camera. For example, the 5D Mark IV, does the 60 frames per second at full res, and it's beautiful and crisp. But I want to know, does the 720p 1280 by 720 resolution of the 120 high frame rate setting on the Canon 5D Mark IV hold up in a 1920p timeline? So let's have a look and see for ourselves on that one. The Roku. This is like similar to Google Chromecast, but we used one when we were over in South Africa, and it was so good. So basically, went out and bought one. So sweet, I'm gonna get that set up today. Epic. Also, what I'm doing today is I'm going to be purchasing the lens that I'm going to be giving away to one of my first 500 subscribers. So if that's you, if you're subscribed already to the channel, there's about 30 spots to go, and I'm actually going to find out exactly where I'm at right now with it, because last night I put on like 20 subscribers overnight, which is awesome. It stokes me out so much that we're getting up there. So I've got 464 subscribers as of now, and that means that there's 36 more places, 36 more opportunities to win the nifty 50. And once I purchase the lens, I'm going to come back to you with the little tutorial on the slow-mo footage on the 5D Mark IV high frame rate mode on the camera. So really happy with the results from the high frame rate mode on the camera. There are, however, some shots that have got artifacting in there, which makes the footage unusable, but only like 4 clips out of maybe 30 minutes of slow-mo footage that I captured overshot this little setting so much at Bosman Wines. But they're basically, there's some artifacting in there that I've seen and I've noticed, and anyway, I've just dropped those clips and not worried. And there was only a few clips that I really liked that had artifacting. The rest weren't that great anyway, because I shot it all handheld. So I'll purchase the lens now, and then we'll jump across and have a look at the slow-mo footage. Alright, so just about to finish this edit up, and I'm really happy with the way the footage looks and everything. I was going to do a different thing with markers and try and get the footage to automate into my sequence, but it really needed some effort in the edit, so basically I didn't do that method. I just built the edit myself with a nice track. So let's review it together, shall we? Let me go full screen here, and we can have a watch of it, and hopefully you guys enjoy the slow motion on the 5D Mark IV. So there you have it, guys. That was my short little snippet that I captured when we were at Bosman Wines to show off the features of the 5D Mark IV and the footage that I captured in the high frame rate mode on the camera. And hopefully you guys got something out of that short little edit. I thought the footage looked really good, fantastic. I had a great time at Frame House, and the wines were amazing as well. I did taste a few, and yeah, just hopefully you guys can see that upscaled, that 720p footage upscaled looks really good and holds up really well. Some of the shots where I was spot on focus came out really crisp, but my idea for the shoot wasn't to be on focus all the time. It was basically just to have like a cinematic feel to it, and you know, I was moving in and out of focus and I was kind of pulling focus as I was going. All of that was shot handheld. Nothing was stabilized of that footage. So you guys, that's what is capable when you shoot super slow-mo on the 5D Mark IV. Really hope you got something out of this video, and I look forward to hitting the 500 subscriber mark hopefully next week, and I'll be sending out that lens to one of you lucky subscribers. So hopefully you can win that, and then I'll be announcing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So keep your eyes out for that video as well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.